Welcome, 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 welcome to Nourishing Noble ASMR, where we help you to relax and nourish your mind. In tonight's episode, guys, we're doing part 2 to our ASMR reading you a book for sleep. And we will be returning to the book It's All in Your Head by Russ. You guys liked it. A lot of you are asking for a part 2. So we're going to read the first chapter to It's All in Your Head by Russ. And we're starting with part 1, Delusion. And chapter 1 is to manifest. Manifest. Okay. And it says under that, speak your goals into existence. Okay, let's get into it, guys. So it says, alright guys, so let's do this. Relax, 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 relax. Okay, guys, so alright, let's do this, guys. So it says your thoughts hold weight in the universe. A long time ago, this woman told me, you have to be careful what you think about, because it comes true. You can think things into existence. You can speak things into existence. You can believe things into existence. This is manifesting. Music is an intangible embodiment of ideas that can permeate a room in this beautiful harmony of emotion and sound. It can fill space and enter bodies and minds. It can transport people too. My body is certainly not in the room while you are listening to my songs, and yet I am. Making music is a kind of manifesting. To make music, you take nothing and turn it into something. When you walk into a studio, it is dead quiet. There is nothing going on. There aren't any chords, there aren't any drums. Yet with your imagination, your work, and your belief, you can have a song that changes the world. That in and of itself is manifesting. I'll bet a bit quicker ROI, return on investment, than manifesting an entire career. But the same rough concept. All my success is a manifestation of what's been in my head since I was this scrawny little 7-year-old kid standing on the fireplace hearth in our living room, clutching the notebook that I'd written my songs in and rapping my heart out as if I were on stage. Before I knew who I was, I knew who I was. Manifesting isn't simply thinking that something is going to happen. It is encompassing that reality with your entire being. It is standing on a hearth and believing you're on the stage of an arena. It is sitting in your bedroom, filling notebooks with songs and feeling in your soul that what you write will reach the masses. It is building your dream brick by brick until you have that great wall of you. Put yourself into the life that you want. Close your eyes and surround yourself with whatever you are manifesting. Immerse yourself in that moment. More important than what it looks like, embrace what it feels like. Make yourself feel the pride and joy of walking into your new home. Imagine the thrill of answering the phone and being offered your dream opportunity. Can you feel your spirit heat up? Your cheeks aching from smiling? That warm electricity shooting up the back of your neck? Can you feel the impressionable joy? Transmute those feelings into your work every day as you move towards what you want. Feel the success so deeply that you genuinely believe it's going to happen tomorrow. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, believe it's going to happen the next day. You can do this for anything. Ambitious career dreams, or the beach house you want to buy your mom. Imagine pulling up to that beach house. Feel the car turning down the street. Feel the wind off the water. Hear the palm trees. Smell the ocean. Internalize the warm feeling that will spread through you. Feel the joy emanating from your mom. These visualizations are acts of absolute faith. They leave no room for doubt. Of course, you have to be proactive and put in the work. But when you tap into your own potential, winning is just natural. In 2011, my friend Buggis and I were in Atlanta. He was rapping and I was producing. He had this song called Cali, and he wanted to shoot the video in California. So we went out there with our friend who was filming the video and another friend who was hanging with us, and we crashed with Buggis's brother in his studio apartment. It was so small that he had a Murphy bed which he'd fold down at night while the rest of us slept on the floor. It was my first time in California, and we drove around LA, up the coast, north of the city. The whole time we were out there, we kept saying, somehow we're going to get on MTV. We fully believed it. I told my parents, when you see me on MTV, don't say I didn't tell you so. But we had no idea how to make that happen. And then in a quote that he has right here, it says, anything I want to speak into existence, that's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning. A lot of the quotes that Russ puts in his book are from a lot of his songs that he's written throughout the years. So it's pretty dope to see that. Continuing on. It says, yet by October of that same year, we were on MTV. Manifestation. It was sheer force of will. We just kept poking away at the universe. Buggis was on Twitter harassing Rob Markman, who worked at MTV, just talking shit, which is what we always used to do to get attention. Finally, he checked out our music out, and then boom, he puts us on MTV. We did an interview with Sway and Trina. That was the first big dream we manifested. This was the universe telling us we were on the right path. Buggis and I went back to the basement studio and worked our asses off. For years, I sat in my parents' basement working all hours of the night and day. During the time I was down there making music that people didn't care about. I didn't hope or pray. I simply believed that my music was amazing and that I was already successful, though no one knew it yet. While I was waiting, I got this jumbo-sized notepad and a red Sharpie, and I scrawled out a bunch of signs and hung them around my room. I have a platinum debut album. I am the biggest artist in the world. I'm the most sought after producer in the world. I wanted to wake up surrounded by my goals. Back then, I had to hype myself up. I wasn't merely hyping myself up on the surface. Deep down, I knew I was as great as I thought I was, but I was broke and I had no results to coincide with what I felt. All I had were the thoughts in my head. Those positive declarations weren't secret affirmations either. I posted them on Twitter for the world to see. I was externalizing, which is part of the manifestation process. I wanted to document the before because I knew I was going to make it. I wanted to be able to look back and say, yup, I know it all along. Back in 2011, when I was still making shitty beats, I tweeted $1 million a beat. My first Twitter handle was @RussOnTheBoards. That was Buggus used to say. @RussOnTheBoards, and in parentheses it says that's what Buggus used to say right before every song. And then I changed it to @IMakeClassics. Keep in mind, this was before I ever made a song in my life. I was just producing for Buggus, though those songs are classic. I was announcing to the universe what my dream was. I didn't just write those things down. I didn't just write those things. I lived and breathed. I was announcing to the universe what my dream was. I didn't just write those things. I lived and breathed and ate them. I believed them long before anyone started noticing my music. To me, they were already true. In my head, I had already achieved my success. That's why most of those tweets and the notes on my wall were written in present tense. People tend to talk about the things that are going to happen in the future. They say I'm going to be successful or I'm going to be a big artist. That's a mistake. When you set your achievement in the future, you are already putting it off. The future never comes. It will always remain in the future, and you will always remain chasing it and waiting for it. You need to say, I am successful. You need to believe that so deeply that you are just waiting for the world to catch up. And that was the end of the chapter, guys. Part 2, that was manifestation. Let me go back if that's what it was. Yeah, it was manifest. And we will follow it up with chapter 2 and in the next video. So glad you guys enjoyed this one. I really hope you did. I love this book, by the way. Link is going to be in the description box below if you guys want to purchase this book. And I would love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to hit the notifications bell so that you can always receive my latest uploads. I love you guys. Peace. Peace, 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 peace.